Thank you. My name is Michael Cunningham, and tonight we are filming our first installment of Eat for Life. Eat for Life is a movement that recently begun, and what we want to do is teach people how to move away from fast food restaurants and move into their kitchen. What we want to do is show you how to use whole ingredients to make really good meals for you and your family. So tonight's menu is going to consist of a roasted tomato soup served with sauteed cabbage. For our main course, we're going to have a stuffed blackened turkey breast, and that's going to be served over a bed of mixed greens. And for our dessert, we're going to have a pineapple ice served with a spicy plantain roll. So let's get started. All right, what I have. So I have some tomatoes here that I cut up. Put a little oil on them with some onions and garlic. Put them in the oven at about 425. Blasted them for about 20 minutes. Take them out, let them cool, and then you can see the skins just fall right off when you cook them like that. So took the skins and the seeds out of all of the tomatoes. And what I'm going to do is use this as the starter for our tomato soup. Just going to add a little bit of the celery and a little bit of the carrots just for some extra flavor. What you want to do is when you do this, you want to make sure that you put the head of the motor in the mixture in order to keep it smooth, or to smooth it out. Add in some of the vegetable stock, and at the end you want to put some cream in it. And I have a skillet here with some oil in it, heating up to saute the cabbage. So just a quick rundown on what we did with the soup. Took those roasted tomatoes, dumped them in here, added the tomatoes that we purchased with all of the seasonings, pureed that up with the boat motor, added a little chicken stock and a little bit of cream just to give it a nice smooth texture and some body. Now we just want to dump it in and step back. Use the tongs to move it around, get things going. And just put a little bit of cabbage on top of it. Or if you're feeling adventurous and you want to add a little cream to it, or sour cream, that goes a long way as well. Sauteed cabbage here. What you want to do is just want to take a small amount. You don't want to overpower the soup with the cabbage. It's more of a garnish than anything. And you just take a little bit of it and you want to drop it right in the middle. Just like that. Mix that in with your soup so that as you're eating your soup you have a nice crunch and texture from the cabbage. Roasted tomato soup with a sauteed cabbage for the garnish. So I know you all didn't think that I was eating alone. I brought a few of my friends around because I love to share the things that I cook with the people that I love to spend time with the most. So pass me the bowls and we'll get things started. So we just want to remove the skin on the apple. About about a third to a half of the potato. And with the rest of it, you can just wrap it up in plastic and put that back in the refrigerator. Be careful. Some black pepper. And what we want to do is take the rice with all our seasonings in it, add that in, And this is probably going to be more stuffing than what the turkey breast will take. So you want to let that cook. You want to slice it down the middle, and you want to work it open until you have an opening large enough to put a fair amount of stuffing. Alright. The bowl, you have to throw out whatever is remaining. So you want to be very careful when you do this, not to cheat and try to eat some of this leftover stuffing, because that cross-contamination can kill you. And we're eating for life. Put our turkey breast in. Got a little kitchen music going on right there. The outside has already been seared. What we want to do is cook the inside so that we make sure that the turkey is done. When you're cooking your turkey, turkey is done at about 165. So you want to cook it to about 160 degrees. Take it out, let it rest, and it'll cook. The residual heat will bring it the other 5 degrees. You just want to put these in the serving dish. We're going to do this family style. So I got a little potato in here, just a little bit of vinegar. Like I said, I cooked it with some smoked turkey sausage. It's a mixture of collards, kale, and turnip greens. And put it on top of the greens and serve it up to the family. So I can just put that in just like so we don't lose any of our stuffing. And we're good to go. You probably don't eat a lot of ice cream. So what I created was something called a pineapple ice. And all this is the fruit of a pineapple. We pureed that. We added a couple of teaspoons of lemon gelatin and a couple of pints of strawberry non-fat yogurt. And we puree it all together. Add some of our agave for some sweetness. And then we add ice to give it a lot of texture and body. And you want to freeze it for a couple of hours. Now from here, you can embellish on this dish however you want. If you want to sprinkle it with some coconut flakes to kind of have a pina colada thing going on, it will work. Me, I like to keep it simple. Whipped cream, pineapple ice, good to go. So I know you all enjoyed everything tonight, right? We're coming out to our first installment of Eating for Life. Just to run down what we had today, we started out with a roasted tomato soup garnished with a sauteed cabbage, and we went right into our main course, which was a stuffed blackened turkey breast on a bed of mixed greens. And for dessert, we had pineapple ice with a fresh whipped cream on top. Once again, thanks for joining us, and be on the lookout for the next installment of Eating for Life.
Eat for Life!